Well, everyone, it looks like iOS 18.4, which just came out, is giving a lot of people some issues. Now, we're so late inside of Apple's iOS 18 update series, and it's so weird that we're getting so much closer to iOS 19, and it still looks like Apple hasn't gotten some of their stuff together on how they're going to go through and improve this particular version of software before iOS 19 comes out. I saw within iOS 17, during this time last year, when iOS 17 was out, it was pretty stable. There were still some issues and still some problems here and there, but for the most part, Apple did a pretty good job at iOS 18.4 or 17.4 and 17.5 last year, and it was pretty decent. Right now on iOS 18.4, there's a really big issue where, actually there's a couple of them. One, it looks like CarPlay is giving a lot of people some issues within iOS 18.4. So it looks like if people are going through and connecting their iPhone via CarPlay, it looks like some of their devices are giving some issues here and there for some people. So I think that kind of is another big thing to keep in mind here too. Like if you're going to go through and, pick up a device, this is one of those big things to keep in mind here. In my personal opinion, I do think that if you're going to go through and pick up a device, this is one of those really big things to keep in mind here because, iOS 18.4 is still giving you some problems. And it's really weird that CarPlay of all things are giving people issues because CarPlay has been around for so many years now. Like, how are we still having random issues within CarPlay in this day and age, right? Like, that's just a crazy thing for me in my personal opinion. Now, on top of that, when it comes down to some AirPod issues, it looks like some people are getting some sort of issues when it comes down to basically like searching for, AirPods in their devices and then going through connecting to them. And then after connecting to them, it looks like some people are basically just getting some delays within their AirPod audio. So that right there is another pretty big thing. Again, that might not be the biggest deal in the world, but if you are going to go through and use it, you might run into some issues here and some problems here when it comes down to it from that side. So there are still a lot of issues within iOS 18.4. I think Apple needs to go through and basically fix these things. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what ends up happening here in the future. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.